Alright, Treagles, what's happening? So I've literally just got back from the Barnet game today. It was Barnet v Stevenage, local derby. Now let's have a little talk about the game. What happened? Well, Barnet lost, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. Let's talk about the first half. Right, okay. It was dog shit. Simple as that. Meant to be a derby. We were fucking shit. Now, I've always said, what is the point of having wingers if you're not going to use your wingers? So Stevens was in goal, you had Jack Taylor at right back, you had Nelson and Dembele centre half, and you had Johnson left back. Just in front of him, you had Gambin on the left wing, you had Valetti on the right, you had Weston and Watson centre mid. Up front, you had a Kindy and the young kid, Mason Clark. Now, Mason Clark, he doesn't do anything particularly wrong, he runs around quite well, loads of energy. At the moment, he doesn't have a footballing brain. Now, I mean, no disrespect to him for that. It just looks like he does run around like this chicken half the time. But he does chase down the play, so it is good. He just needs coaching. And then this is where you look at the players on the pitch who should be coaching him and telling him where he needs to go and what to do. So, what I don't like is when I say, why don't we use the wingers? Gambin and Valetti kept switching wings every 5-10 minutes. Again, I don't like that because how are you going to get into the game if you're switching wings all the time? Oh, I'll be over here for 5 minutes, switch over, I'll be there for 5 minutes, switch over. You're not going to get into a flow. You're not going to be able to test that player, the wing back or full back, to see if they're actually half decent or shit and you can take them on. There's a couple of times where we could take players on, but I don't understand it. It looks like Elliot and Gambin don't want to work together. Like, Gambin will sit and Elliot can go on for a run. It just seems like he doesn't want to go past the halfway line. Fair enough, if he was told not to do that, he can't do that. But if you're in an attacking position, I don't understand why our wingers, now I'm sounding, stupid because I said we don't use our wingers, but when they get the ball, why don't we take players on? It looks like we're trying to fucking go backwards all the time, and I don't understand it. The passing was just absolute shit. It was crap. We couldn't put two passes together. It kind of looked like we was trying to grind Stevenage down to our level. That sounds fucking bad, like we're trying to get you down to our way of playing, but it's a frustrating way. Fair enough. If we can frustrate you and you can't play your game, then technically we've done our job. But it was like we've grinded you down to our level and fucking further down because we were just... Unfortunately, it's a negative video. I'm a little bit obviously annoyed because we've lost to a rivals, and yeah, you're all laughing at me now. Fair enough, you got your win, all right. But we went down 1-0, sloppy play again. No one closing down. Stevenage have gone 1-0 up. Not much we could do about it, if being honest. Well, we obviously could have done a lot more about it if people fucking closed their men down. But I don't know. I don't know what could have changed in that first half to make it change, and there probably wasn't anything, so not much else to talk about the first half really, apart from just saying it was dog shit. Now obviously I was sitting with Duncan, and Duncan done me a favour. He got me a ticket next to him, so I had a bit of a upgrade regarding my seat. Normally I sit front row. I was in the luxury lounge, right? And he said to me, what would I change in the second half? To be honest with you, I was struggling. I really was, because I looked at that bench and I was thinking, not many game changes, and unfortunately because of the injuries there isn't much we can do at the moment. You look at our team and it does pretty much pick itself at the moment, like I said, regarding the injuries. I heard a couple of people getting frustrated, which is fair enough, shouting that's what you get when you don't have a full-time manager in place. And I'm thinking, hang about, you can't say that because Rossi is in charge before and we've won under him, so you can't then blame Alan. Now I wasn't really going to mention Martin Allen because it's been done. We're all not happy about it, but I guess the only thing I can add to it, or not even add to it, is just say that I was a massive Martin Allen fan even, but I did feel let down. But at the end of the day, he's got to look after number one. I don't personally think it was the right choice, but he's made his choice, and you made your bed, you got to now lie in it, so to speak. The problem with Barnet and Martin Allen is, I look at it like this. Barnet is that fat girl who has no self-control, no self-morals, that will keep taking that fuck boy back, who is Martin Allen, every time he cheats on her. Oh baby, I won't do it anymore, I'll change, I promise, I've changed, I'll never do it, blah blah blah. And we keep coming back and accepting him every time. And he keeps leaving us every time. Now this is the 4th time he's done it. Now we need to have some self-control and say no. If it ever happens again, say no. As much as it pains me, because like I said, I think he is the right man for us per se, but he's made his decision now. We need to move on, we need to forget it and just look to the future. I wouldn't mind giving Rossi a chance. I will admit, I don't know a great deal about him, but he already knows the players, he knows everything he needs to know. If he's going to be the one leading us forward, I'll give him a chance, you know, and I'll wish him all the best. If it's not going to be him and he's going to work with someone else that comes in, then of course we're going to wish him all the best. I don't know who it's going to be yet, so I don't think you can say that's what you get when you don't have a full-term manager in charge. So getting back to what obviously Duncan asked me, now you look at the bench and you'd say you've got to get, you know, Nichols on and Akpo. You have to get them on somehow. So unfortunately, Mason, you've done good, but you're going to have to come off. So he took Watson off as well. Weren't too sure about that one, but I can see where he was going with it. So again, now he then moved Jack Taylor from right back into centre mid and dropped Valetti, who was playing on the wing, into right back. So then Nichols has gone on the right wing, Gambin staying on the same side of the left. Jack Taylor, centre mid, fucking hell. I didn't see none of that when he was at right back. This geezer, I don't know what position he is. If he's a centre mid, then you play him centre mid all the time, because he fucking played brilliant. The balls he was putting through, he was closing down, fucking brilliant. And to be honest with you, Duncan said to me, we've got to go at him. First 10 minutes, we've got to fucking throw everything in the kitchen sink. And it's true, we have to. We're 1-0 down. We're 45 minutes away from losing. You've got to go for it. Within 3 minutes. The whole fucking first 3 minutes of that second half was better than the whole first 45 minutes. Simple as that. And we've managed to get a penalty. John Akindi, of course, steps up. We score 1-1. Come on, let's keep it going. And the momentum's there. We're fucking getting behind the team now. And we was playing some nice football in. So obviously Rossi has had a fucking word with him. He's gave him a kick up the arse. Now, obviously, I've always said, even though footballers might not support the team they play for, they grew up supporting a football team. Now that football team that they supported has a rival, and you hate that team. This is how it is when you play for the team who pays your wages. You play for Barnet. You might not support Barnet per se, you might not have grown up supporting Barnet, but Barnet have a rival. You therefore hate that team. And it felt like that wasn't the case in the first half whatsoever. There was no urgency. It just looked like no one could put a ball together, they couldn't put a pass together. It was just crap. Absolute dog shit. But this second half, fucking brilliant. So much better. Tempo-wise, adrenaline-wise, play-wise, everyone was up for it. It was great. So it's 1-1, and to be honest with you, we look like we are actually starting to play some football all of a sudden, you know, and I do feel like Jack Taylor in centre mid has opened up the play a bit more, gives us a bit more creativity. So things are pretty much still the same. Not, to be honest with you, unfortunately we didn't test our goalkeeper a great deal though. Stevenage, on the other hand, had a couple of chances. Nothing life-threatening, so to speak. There was a free kick that they had. And I've probably jumped ahead of myself now. I think this was after. So basically, anyway, let's get to the point. One thing that I didn't like about us today was we kept giving away cheap, silly fucking free kicks all the time. And I don't understand it, right? But one thing that pissed me off regarding the ref, every time there was a header or anything, Stevenage, arm up, leading with the arm, pushing the back, and the ref fucking never gave it all the time, which pissed me off. It seemed like whenever they was doing it, they got away with it. When we done it, you cried like little bitches on the floor, hey, he touched me, he come near me, and you got fucking what you wanted out of it. Time wasting as well, with about 25 minutes to go. You were time wasting. Unbelievable. So anyway, we've gave away a cheap, silly free kick. Now, this was Curtis Weston. Now, I've always liked Curtis Weston. There was a guy fucking sitting behind us who apparently slates Curtis Weston all the time. Why are you doing a high foot in that standard of football? That's Sunday League football. That's my fucking standard of football with my boys, high foot. If a free kick has been given because you've got a high foot up, then use your fucking head. You get paid to play football, to use your fucking head. Why are you throwing your fucking leg up there?
What you doing? You're not on Strictly Come Dancing, mate, right? Fucking doing the flicks and shit. Get your fucking head in there. You then gave away a free kick. Fantastic. The ball's put in towards the far fucking corner. Now, as I can remember it, I don't know who it was, it looked like Stevenage players, hand on his shoulders, bang. That should be a free kick straight away. Nope, the ball's gone straight in to the other post. We've all stopped all of a sudden because I don't know how Barnet players thought that the ref was going to give it. We've just stopped. It lands to their player. He slots it in. 2-1. Brilliant. We are now losing. So that's a sloppy free kick again we've gave away. And that was just sheer negligence of the football played to the fucking whistle. You've all stopped and watched it. Well done. So all that hard work that you have done, you've just fucking undone there. Right there. Laziness. So regarding that free kick that I'm talking about, again, another fucking silly free kick that we've gave away. We had 2 men in the wall. Stevenage players obviously eyeing it up there. He's gone for the goal, simple as that. He's gone for the near post, and I don't know how, because I thought that was in. He thought it was in. I don't know how Stevens kept the ball out. I'm not sure how that didn't go over the line, but he managed to keep it out. So he saved us from further embarrassment to be 3-1 down, pretty much. Other than that, I don't think there was much more from Stevenage. There was probably one more chance from us. What got cleared, there was a bit of a scramble. Eventually it got cleared off the line, and obviously we could have scored from that. It could have been a 2-2 draw, but if my auntie had bollocks, she'd been my uncle. It's as simple as that. So unfortunately, we've lost the game. To be honest with you, I don't really give a fuck about the unbeaten streak, if being honest with you. I know it's a bit of a laugh, you know, we're going to do Arsenal's unbeaten and all that lot. I just wanted us to show up for today's game. And I don't know, obviously, I don't want to talk about Martin too much. It could have left a negative factor. It was the first game back, or first home game since he has obviously departed us. We need to start fucking playing some football, because this is getting fucking silly now. I mean, if we play like that in the first... Because this is what I don't understand. You played a lot better in the second half. So why can't we start like that? Why does it take a half or us to even go a goal down even? Because I've said it in past videos. It seems like we anticipate a goal. It's like, well, you know you're going to score, so just fucking get it out of the way and then we can play some football. Why? Why do we have to do that? Why do we have to go behind before we fucking get a rocket up our arse to go, how about we start playing some fucking football? And I tell you what, how about we get it on a deck? Yes, we look at John Akindi, right, as our main striker. You can still play some nice football, passing it on the fucking deck, spread it to the wingers. How about they cross it in instead of doing a fucking 90-yard ball to John Akindi all the time? Because it's getting boring. It really is getting fucking boring now. So we move on. We've got Cheltenham away on the Monday, on Boxing Day, and looking at where they are on the table, let's hope we can get back to winning ways, right? Let's hope that our players haven't had too much fucking Christmas turkey. It's as simple as that. But then we've got Luton. Now, to be honest with you, if we play like that, Luton's going to give us a slap. Simple. Now, I'm hoping to go to Luton. Cheltenham, I'm not going to do that on a Boxing Day. I managed to get John Akindi's goal, so I'll just throw it in there for you and you can see that. So that's literally all I've got for you for this review. I haven't got many videos coming left because it's coming to the end of the year, so I'm having a little bit of break time away. I've got one more video to bring you regarding wrestling, and then there'll be more starting up next year. If I do go to the Luton game, obviously I'll be bringing you that New Year's Eve, maybe even New Year's Day. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave any comments below, follow me on Twitter, it's in the description, share this video with all your friends, because I'm skint, I need the money because Christmas is coming up, I need me money for my Luton ticket. If I don't see any of you beforehand, I hope you have a fantastic Christmas and a happy new year. So guys, until next time, I will see you later.
Come on, John. Come on, John.